reaction to that?
To be honest, I am a special fighter, so I know I'm a special fighter. I know I'm different to everyone else. This is what I was put on earth to do. If I was born 1,000 years ago, I would have been a gladiator in the big arena, in the gladiator arena, or on the back of a horse swinging a sword. That's just the way I am. My whole family of fighters. You know, my granddad was a pro boxer, had over 350 professional fights, bare knuckle fights and everything. My dad was an amateur boxer. My other granddad was a pub brawler, you know what I mean, street fighter, big known guy. He's just passed away, man. He passed away this year. It's been a hard year for me. He passed away, my granddad, Hager. Yes, done it for him.
That's awesome. Well, last week for me, it's been a weird one, but you're here, like you said.
I mean, you mentioned the family history with so many boxers in there. How'd you go the opposite way to MMA?
Yeah, well, what it was is obviously when I was a young kid growing up, we had the fighting on the TV a lot, and the MMA was just coming out then when I was a young kid growing up. And I used to like the MMA more than the boxing. Also, when I was at school and I'd get into fights at school, I'd always like get him in a headlock and beat him in grappling. So I was always thought to myself, I'm better at the MMA. And plus, I used to find the MMA more entertaining. So, you know, I used to love watching like all the old school guys, you know. I mean, we had every video. I've got all the old boxing fights as well. So, but I was more attracted to the MMA because obviously it was more like a street fight as well at the time. So, yeah.
With that being said, you got Pride, WEC, UFC. Who are the guys that you kept an eye on and said, I'm going to kind of take a little bit of that style and make it my own?
There's loads of guys. I've took things off loads of guys. That's the thing with me is I got a very high fight IQ because that was embedded into me when I was a kid growing up. My dad always put onto me, look towards the smart fighter. So I used to, you know, like watch a lot of the smart fighters and take stuff from them. Also, like singular discipline guys, like I don't know, Maya, for instance, his back-taking system, or even for the striking, for the wrestling, like George St. Pierre, the way he mixes it up. You know, one of my favourites back in the day was BJ Penn, the way he used to do things. I used to love Tito Ortiz back in the day, but what I'm trying to say is, like, I take things from everyone, I study and take things from everyone and put it into my game, so that's why I am the fighter I am. I do a lot of good training at my gym in Birmingham, Fearless MMA. They teach me loads, but I'm a student of the game. All I do is watch fighting. If you was to talk to me about maths or anything, I wouldn't have a clue. Or talk to me about your favourite TV show. I don't know anything about that. I hardly even know about the coronavirus or anything like that. So all I know about is fighting. All I watch is fighting. All I do is fighting. That's it.
Well, that's perfect, Jake. You're in the right business. Sorry for your loss, but it's great that you're able to turn that around and pay homage by getting that UFC contract. What do you say to the people who doubt their dreams and say, am I doing this right thing? Because you got the ultimate I told you so, because you said you were going to do this since you were a kid, and here you are. Yeah,
well, when I was a kid and I was growing up and I was at school, you know, I was always thought of to do nothing in my life. I remember a teacher saying to me, you will never make it as a professional fighter. I swear to you, he said that to me when I was at school. I never amount to nothing. And look at me now, you know, in about 5 years, I'm going to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? And I always knew. Like when I walked out to the cage today, it just felt normal. I know this was going to happen. And, you know, what I say to people who are chasing their dreams is the biggest sin in life is wasted talent. I've seen many guys waste their talent, but if you just stay on the path, you can get there. You know what I mean? And I'm here, I'm just proof of that. You know what I mean? So.
Excellent. Congratulations and best of luck, Jake.
Thank you.